Good morning, family and friends. Day 177, October 21st, about 7:45 a.m. A little overcast today. Very windy last night. Well, wind started late. I'd say about 4 in the morning. I mean, like really high winds. It's kind of calmed down a bit now. So today is 19 miles. And we got more downs than ups. Because we're up at over 5,000 feet. I think 5,054. So we're going to descend almost 5,500 feet and only go up 3,500 feet. So it's a much easier day. That's why we're going to do the 19. And quite frankly, after yesterday, 6,204 feet elevation climbs, I felt pretty good. I mean, if I had to go on, I could have. My legs feel really strong. They should after hiking almost 1,900 miles, which, by the way, we will cross 1,900 tomorrow. And then we'll be at 293 miles left. Unbelievable. We'll be in Hot Springs, I think Saturday. And Soundscape talked about possibly slack packing Sunday because it's supposed to rain on Monday. So we could conceivably take a zero Monday, because he talked about taking a zero in Hot Springs before entering the Smokies. We'll see. Weather, again, is so unpredictable. You can't tell from one day to the next what's going to happen. In about a mile, we'll be coming out to what's called Big Bald. So hopefully, well, Big Bald, I mean, we should get some really good views up there. Hopefully the wind will die down and the clouds will lift. I see a little patch of sun, and you can't see it here, coming up. So maybe we'll see a nice sunrise up in Big Bald. You never know. Okay, see you up there. Bird monitoring area. Hikers in the open field and woods ahead. Migrating birds are counted, trapped, banded, and released to monitor bird population health. Please assist in monitoring by hiking without delay to the clearing ahead. Thank you for your cooperation. Southern Appalachian Raptor Research. Big Bald Banding Station. Okay. Well, here we are at Big Bald. Let's get up a little bit higher. Yeah, the clouds. Well, at least it's not raining. Or super cold like the last Bald we were up. It was foggy there. Or cloudy. Now let's get up a little higher. I'll be right back. Clouds, figures. My luck has struck again. That is an owl. Not a real one, obviously. have no idea what that thing is. A blind, maybe? Or bird watching? There's nets down there. Looks like you can't see it. Yeah, right there, that black. I don't know what that is for. It's bald, but unfortunately got trees in the way of views. You can see it's cloudy. Hopefully it'll clear up. I don't know what the weather is for today. It is what it'll be. Although I think it's supposed to rain tonight. Is that the end of the bald? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, good morning. Oh, looks like she has a bird in there. I think she had a bird in that cage. It's probably going to release it. Yeah, what's this over here? Some kind of chimney. Little fireplace thing. Well, I don't know if that's the end of our bald or not. I'll bring you out if I can see anything. Bigger balds here. Wow. Check it out. Clouds in the valley. Okay, well, maybe we'll go over that and get a better view. There's two hats leading the way. So I talked to a woman up here who's doing some research. This is a pretty, like this bird monitoring, like the sign said. They had these little nets that the little tiny birds will fly into. It doesn't hurt them, but I guess they'll study them and let them go. Whoa, look at that. Little sun peeking through that area there. Anyway, yeah, they're studying birds here. And so another guy. So there's people up here. Oh, same thing about. That's pretty cool. So good. I'm glad we're getting more of the ball exposure. And the sun peeking through. Clouds engulf the rest of the mountains. That's where we came from. Seeing a lot of these posts with these types of birds. I've been taking pictures of still pictures. Looks like we're going up the top of this ball too. Alright, let's go. That almost looks like one of those turkey vultures, but not really. That would fly around our house, but that is an ugly looking bird. Sorry, bird. Big bald elevation 5516. And again, I tell you, me and views on top of big elevations has not synced up very much in this trip. We're right socked in the middle of a big old cloud. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I can see the clouds moving across. We're definitely in the thick of it. This bird doesn't fly away. Just keeps walking on the trail. That's hilarious. Oh, there it goes. Down off a big bald and back into the woods. Let's see what interesting and cool stuff the AT has for us next. Check that out. Springer Mountain, Georgia. 320.8. Is that 8? Yeah, I guess so. 320.8. I don't know if that's true, but we're getting closer and closer. And this morning's been kind of a little showery, a little cloudy, showery, cloudy, on and off. I discovered that when I went to put on my pack cover, my rule is to put on my rain skirt. I didn't find my rain skirt in the customary position. So I'm hoping it's someplace in my pack. That'd be a real bummer if I didn't have my rain skirt, especially in the Smokies if it rains. So anyway, just letting you guys know what's happening. Here comes the ladies. So we made it to Sam's Gap parking lot. Looks like there's a lot of people out. Could have sworn I smelled charcoal or barbecue or something going. Hoping somebody would have some trail magic here in this parking lot. But not so. Gotta figure out where we're going. I'm taking my raincoat off though. Alright, we'll be back to you. As we climb out of Sam's Gap, I come upon this monument here. And I'll read it for you. Moy Rest. The Appalachian Trail, Sam's Gap, North Carolina. As the natural bowl of springs, creeks, meadows, and forests passes from our family to the U.S. Forest Service, Jim, Sarah, Mike, and Jim Moy Jr. of Atlanta, Georgia recognize this part of the Appalachian Trail as a manifestation of the glory of Jesus Christ our Lord. As God nurtured our strong love for Jesus, we had personal encounters with him regarding this unique property. It is our prayer that the Moy tract on the trail will be a place of inner peace and gentle rest. And a list, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Moy, and their scripture reading, expression from the Moy family, April 16th, 1998. Directed by the Moy Foundation, that had their own website, themoyfoundation.org. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty moving too. That they want to share this land with the people in hopes that we can also walk with Jesus while we are walking through this beautiful land. Jesus and I have been walking for almost 1,800 miles, I can guarantee you that. 1,900 miles. 1,900. Jeez, I'm gonna shortchange us. But yeah, we've been walking for almost 1,900 miles as of tomorrow, really. So, yeah, it's been not only a great experience, but a spiritual one, enhancement as well for me. So, thank you, Moy family, once again. It's raining. Fortunately, we're in the shelter. What is this? Hogback Ridge Shelter? Hogback? Oh, I don't know. Fortunately, we all made it in the shelter before it started raining hard.
It's getting brighter again.
Yeah, it looks like it over there. It's starting to peek out a little bit, or clouds are moving.
We just had lunch at Hogback Ridge Shelter. Now we're going to Flint Mountain Shelter, it was 8.8. We came from Bald Mountain Shelter, 10.1 so far today. So, and the sun's trying to come out, but I don't know. Actually, we had a harder hike this morning, so this afternoon, 8.8 isn't going to be as bad. But all this rain did was just to make the trail slippery. Well, I don't know what kind of views we're going to get this afternoon, folks. But if there are any, we'll give them to you, that's for sure. Seen a lot of these trees with the guy cutting them down, carving out an AT symbol. And we're going up a little bit here. What's very different here in North Carolina? A lot of open, not too many switchbacks. Going up and down this open area. Oh, great news. Long range forecast for next Thursday when we're in the Smokies. Snow. Let's just hope it changes. No, none of us want snow in the Smokies. First view of the afternoon. Get a little closer. Sun splattering across that valley there. And a little where's else. Nice. Oh, I see a bridge over there. That must be Route 26. It's an interstate here. Okay, just wanted to show you. Here's another view. A couple feet away. Thought you'd like to see. Wow. Continues to amaze me. These beautiful mountains. Here I am seeing them. How lucky am I? Truly blessed. First water source I've come across today. And it's 20 after 4. I certainly drank enough. That was good. We're about 3 or 4 miles away from the shelter. And the sky is clearing up. Look at that beautiful blue sky. I thought for sure it was going to start pouring any minute. When I came Came down here, it was really, very dark. Wow, look at this, that was cleared up really quickly. Okay, onward. Oh yes, and I met 2 female day hikers, and they asked me if I was a through hiker. I said yes, and they gave me a kind bar, which I just ate at that stream. I had gone through my snacks today, so it was a very timely thing for them. So I graciously accepted their kind bar out of the kindness of their heart. They asked me about my hike. We talked for a few minutes, and we kept going. They were going up to Big Bald, which we've been climbing down all day long from that. Well, not all day long. We had a bunch of bumps today in the morning. It was a lot harder hiking than it was been in the afternoon. But it's 4:25. I have about 3.9 miles to go before we get to the next shelter. Probably get there about 6. So, yeah. It's mostly down. A few ups, but nothing radical. Check that out. I bet you in springtime that thing is just a raging waterfall. We've arrived at the shelter. You in the shelter tonight?
Yeah, I am. Just because I was too lazy to put up my tent.
Howdy.
Hey.
Oh, I think he is too. This is too much.
Well, I'm sitting here in my hammock, ready to start editing my tape from my video from today, and I realized I didn't do an end of the day video, and I can't shine it on myself because my headlamp will just block out everything. So you got to look at my my power pack and my feet. So we did 19 miles today, and then tomorrow we're gonna have to do probably another 17. But yeah, we're getting close. I don't know I packed away all my stuff. I don't know what our final numbers are as far as where we're at. I think we're at like 18. Actually, tomorrow, I think we're at 1880 something. 1888. And then tomorrow we cross 1900. So, and then that means we have 293 miles to go. And then, oh, by the way, I just found out that next week when we're in the Smokies, long-range forecast, Thursday could snow. But hopefully that'll change like everything else on the weather does. So anyway, that's it. 19 miles today. Getting close to 1900. Tomorrow we'll reach that point. And we'll bring it to you live, folks. So thanks again for watching. Have a great evening. God bless. See you on the trail tomorrow. Good night.